Lust is leaving Malta and 3 days shore leave behind. And while the captain calls the shots from the bridge, the buffer coordinates the operation on the lower decks. But how do you get a 20,000-ton aircraft carrier through such a narrow port? It's easy. Just give it a little tug.
We have to be very careful with foreign tugs. Although these are very, very experienced tug drivers, you just have to pay that little bit more attention to them. Because if we start to pull them rather than pulling us, it could be quite catastrophic for the tug. It's nice to see so many people turned out looking up at the castle buildings. There seems to be hundreds of people there just to wave us off, which is fantastic. What a brilliant run ashore we've had.
These stopovers are a perk of the job for a crew that often spends months at sea.
Why did I join the Navy? The age-old question.
You get to travel the world, you're getting paid for it. Good weather.
Being on a ship, you do travel around to a lot of places, get to see a lot of foreign ports.
But life on board a warship's no holiday, especially for the new recruits. Every day for the last 5 weeks has been an eye-opening experience for people like 27-year-old ex-roofer Darren Marshall.
You've got a massive 20,000-ton ship, and I'm steering it. So the first time I was doing it, I was quite nervous. It's a lot different from being a roofer.
And down in the ops room, fellow newbie Steve Dean's also learning fast.
It was a bit daunting at first when I got on, and getting used to how everything run and what procedures are in place and everything. The bad point about being on a ship is being away from your family and friends. But if you can get a grip on that, you're all right.
It's a massive learning curve. Straight away, they were thrown into the deep end, and they probably would have thought, what the hell's going on? And they were a bit shell-shocked.
A few of us have been seasick, but
Especially you.
yeah, especially me. But getting used to it now.
Darren and Dino are part of 5 Delta Mess down on 5 deck. It's one of 33 messes on board, each home to up to 25 crew, sharing a bedroom, bathroom and living room.
Yeah, just give it a fresh water mop down, mate.
Each mess is given a sea daddy to look after its new boys. So, how did Mo Morrison land this job?
Wrong place, wrong time. Any leading hand of a mess, they'll tell you that's probably the worst job, because not only have you got your job throughout the day, you've got to look after them as well.
And, as any daddy will tell you, just keeping the house clean is a constant battle.
You've got to make sure the mess is tidy, basically, ready for rounds, because it's me that gets it in the neck if it isn't tidy or clean. This is a good example of seat cover changing. Well, not that good example.
With 25 sweaty sailors sitting on them, it's a necessary fortnightly chore, but not what 18-year-old Taff Edwards had in mind when he joined the Navy.
This is what it's all about, see.
All the soap scum on the sinks and taps have been scrubbed off. You know, like all the toothpaste and soap scum. All the pubes are out of the scuppers down there. That's usually a good pube haven down there. And the ginger ones are Taffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, done a good job, eh? Yeah, some of them, I'll be sad to see them go, you know. They're good lads. And, you know, you can tell good lads, they just get on with it without any problem whatsoever. And, you know, some of them, you know, see you later, not bothered.
Illustrious and her crew are travelling through the Mediterranean. But in 4 days' time, they'll have to navigate the narrow 101-mile Suez Canal, and the ship's company will have to be ready for any potential terrorist attack.
Readiness increases. We become much more focused and continue training so that when we hit the canal, we're fully ready and prepared to do what we may need to do.
Hero.
But Captain Chick has got a more immediate problem.
He's one of your lads, isn't he?
One of the crew has gone missing.
Last seen last night.
Worst case scenario, they might have gone over the side at some point in the night. So what we then do is invoke Operation Thimble Hunt.
This is an exercise we go through if someone can't be found on board and we think they might be missing.
All depots, all depots, water answer in 2 minutes' time.
For a man overboard in these waters, the chance of survival is slim, so the ship immediately swings into action.
Their messes, they're mustered by mess, and that way we check that everyone's available.
Logs department fully closed up, all present.
Only junior WHMS, all mustered and correct.
Executive Warrant Officer Russell Billings is the linchpin of this operation, receiving and broadcasting details of the search.
You hear there, this is the EWO. All personnel, with the exception of AB Southworth, have been accounted for. Therefore, commence phase 2, commence phase 2. Each department has an area of the ship they've got to search. All the little areas, cubby holes throughout the ship.
Do we know when the last time he was sighted?
1930, last night, sir. Now, they've reported that their areas have been cleaned, but no one's actually visually sighted them doing that. On a ship this size, phase 2 could take up to 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours. And then we're running out of options, really.
As the ship prepares to turn around, the crew make a last, desperate search for Able Seaman Southworth.
EWO. You found him? Where was he? Right, can you get him to the reg office? Escort him to the reg office, please. Thank you. Found.
Where?
In the senior, behind one of the senior 8's bulkheads with his head down. Really? Here, this is the EWO. Operation Thimble Hunt is now complete.
Why he was where he was, we can deal with that. But the main thing is well and safe. That's good.
Investigating the circumstances of Southworth's siesta will be Master at Arms Dave Harris.
Given we just had a couple of nights in Malta, there's a few tired people about, so it's not entirely unexpected. It's unfortunate if that's the case. Caused, as you've seen, from the captain down, 45 minutes worth of inconvenience to everybody on board. We take a pretty dim view of that. If there's no reason for it, yeah, it'll be subjected to the disciplinary process, which is where I'll step in. Come on in. Excuse me.
Sleepy Southworth may be in for a rude awakening. Life on Lusty has a daily routine like any other. And for steward Rachel Wright, the first job every morning's collecting the officers' dirty washing.
It's just part of our job. They bag it all up and shit it for us and then leave it out and we pick it up and take it for them. It's just one less thing for them to do, I suppose.
Lusty's got her own Chinese laundry, handling up to 400 loads a day.
The laundry's run by Jackie and 3 other guys. They're really nice. They just basically spend all their day washing our clothes and pressing them dead quick for us.
Keeping 1,000 crew in clean clothes and bedding is a never-ending task. The machines go on at 7 every day and run till 9 at night. But for Jackie Lau, it's a labour of love.
I enjoy, yeah, I really enjoy. Yeah, I'm working over 10 years.
They spend even more time away from their families than the rest of the ship's company do.
Sometimes we go home 2 times 1 year. Christmas, sometimes summer leave, so 2 times, yeah.
Jackie's elite squad of fearless laundrymen need to wash, dry, press and dispatch every item on a 24-hour turnaround.
This is dirty laundry. This is 1 bundle. Today we finish about 300 about.
To keep tabs on this mountain of clothes is a military operation in itself. So, Jackie needs good men at the front line. And who better than ex-Gurkha, Dob?
I joined Gorkhas in 1982 and served 15 years and retired in 1997 and got this job. In Army, actually we have a good discipline, obviously. In laundry as well, we have 4 or 5 people working here. In military way, short cotton, yes, it's clean. 1 towel, yes, and another black trouser, yes, and 2 number 4 trouser, yes, correct. We work in the morning, like 6:30, and when busy, we cannot think about anything, just work, finish work. laundry number as well correct. So I put here and roll it over like this. I'm proud of this my job and working shop with the Navy. Tidy up, you're looking nice, so you will be happy about it with the clean laundry.
As the main deck's a runway, most of the crew rarely see daylight. So today, Sea Daddy Mo's got a treat for a handful of raw recruits.
We're doing a course because we've got to go through the Suez, and we have to protect ourselves, so all the upper deck weapons crews have to be manned. At the moment, we haven't got enough, you see, so we've got to get a load of people qualified.
For the Optimum newbie, Dino, it's all come as a bit of a surprise.
To be honest with you, I didn't realise I'd be training on weapons. I just thought I'd be in the option most of the time, but apparently it's all part and parcel of it.
We're just doing the training on the minigun. It's force protection weapons for small, fast craft, basically jet skis, like armed with RPGs.
These rookies have never had their hands on live ammunition before.
So when you're over your head, you don't crack yourself, right?
So the flare goes up as a practice target.
It's an experience because it is quite scary when you first pull the trigger, but once you get into it, it's good fun.
Having power in your hands is quite good, you know.
Check, check, check!
Gives the lads a break from the normality of everyday life in the Navy, where it is just clean and making sure everywhere is squared away correctly. So it's the first time they've actually fired the GPMG and the minigun. They've actually done pretty well.
But will they hold their nerve when in 2 days' time Lusty hits the Suez Canal and they have to man their guns for real? The crew's still breathing a sigh of relief after the earlier man overboard scare, but all that's about to change.
So we'll just pick Fred up, throw him over the side, and watch for the ship's reactions.
It doesn't sound like much fun for Fred, but don't worry, he's done this before.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Man overboard, man overboard, man overboard, man overboard, starboard side. When there's a cold sea, you only get a couple of minutes due to hypothermia. And anything below sort of 16-degree temperatures, every second counts, basically.
Yes! Halfway bridge, sea surface temperature 15 degrees.
Start your engine.
Start your engine.
OK, sit down there.
It's a nervous moment for the rookie coxswain.
Stop halfway bridge, you have a green for the bridge, carry on with the starboard sea.
Roger, off steady lines.
Down.
Stand by then, lower! Visual,
He may be a bit apprehensive, yeah. But with the leading hand sat on his shoulder, it'll prompt him if he does forget anything during the drills.
Captain the boat, lower!
We've all got to start somewhere, haven't we?
As they hit the water, the seaboat's engine is already turning.
OK, bounce it in. OK, that's well done.
5 minutes after Fred fell overboard, the team's on their way to rescue him.
He'll make his approach onto the man overboard, doing that in a safe manner, obviously trying not to run the man overboard over at the same time. I'm just watching his drills at the moment to make sure he's doing it safely. As soon as he's got the man inboard, we'll make all preparations to recover the man and the boat as quickly as possible. At the moment, they're just bringing the casualty into the boat. They'll administer first aid. They'll find out what the initial symptoms of the casualty are, whether he's suffering from cold shock, whether he has any physical injuries.
Casualty is unconscious and breathing.
What we have here is a boat will initially go onto a boat rope, which is down on the bow of the boat, and this holds the boat into position underneath the crane. First aider is not even holding on. Hold on! Coxswain, cut your engine.
Done it.
Done it. Steady, up on that line, it's the only steadying line there is.
14 minutes after he fell into the sea, and Fred's back on board, safe and sound.
Well done, straight into the hangar, please.
And for the new coxswain, it's a job well done.
It's flat calm, you wait till you do it in rough weather.